Alright, I've turned it. I'm kind of wondering why I have a freaking Night Psycho from Mafia in this playlist. It's like one of those things that's kind of a... I'm gonna skip it because it contrasts so much with the volume of the rest of these. It's not weird. I think I'm gonna remove it from the playlist as well. Yeah, I was running the Steam check integrity of game files thing while I was gone, and apparently they're all validated, so whatever state the game is in, it's technically 100% validated as far as or in accordance with vanilla. So let me try this one more time. I'm starting the game up again, and it's having like the previous times. It should start up, and it does start up, but window capture doesn't seem to be effective on it. I guess we might as well... So here's the thing. I guess I'm gonna wait a second for the title screen to actually come up. Right. Fuck. It requires me to press the button. Then here we go. We're at the title screen now. I'm gonna refresh this thing. I'm gonna attempt to capture it again. See what happens. Okay, the checkbox has been checked. No, apparently it's just making it crash now for some reason that I can't understand. You know what? I get the feeling that maybe the change might have had to do not with anything that I was fucking around with the mods, but rather the freaking direct D3D12. I guess I'll, as one last resort, to try to hang on to the configuration that I was using before. Actually, go into the options, which it should let me do, and disable that again. And see if I can actually capture it after I do that, because like, maybe I would have to do something like, I don't know, restart OBS after activating that and see if it works that way. But right now, I mean, probably only going to be doing this for a little bit longer, so I will disable that. Do restart that. Okay, game just restarted itself after I undid that setting. Let's wait for it to start up again. Okay, it's visible again. Go into the software capture thing, I'm gonna pick that thing and I'm gonna try to check the checkbox. Okay, now it doesn't crash immediately, that's a good sign. Okay. But of course this makes me want to try again to odd. So this will be probably my last attempt to get Special K to work with it, if I can't actually do it then. Probably just keep going with it. Let's see. That one. Put this here. Change the thing so that it says the other thing. Save, close, and let's try starting it up again and see what happens. Well, we'll listen to this music from Sid Meier's Pirates. Nope, that just makes it crash immediately. Yeah, fuck it then. At this point, I guess I'll just have to try it again, like off screen. Or off stream, well, same difference. But for now, I'm just gonna end up streaming it the same way, which is this way. At least I'm pretty sure this will allow me to use the other overlay. Sucks that I'm not able to use both the mod and the other ones, but hey, whatever. This has pretty much worked so far, so Just make sure that this thing actually starts up. It does indeed start up. Good. Alright, so that took an embarrassingly long time, but we can go back into the thing. Let's see how this new event goes. It's noticed too that now I guess after this update, just want to turn off the music, hold on. After the update, the game now has an actual icon on the taskbar. Its own, or it wasn't loading properly when I was playing. This update changed. I'd like to assume that's on purpose. Oh boy, look at all these Luvox, whatever those are, streamers of walk. I think I have a few emotes of that kind of a set. I don't know what they be. What list? Idea what they're supposed to like tie into, but I guess they're just like very well intense. Oh yeah, I have that one too. There you go. Let's see, we're back in here, and I guess I'm just gonna have faith that things are gonna be fine. You know what's another game that also used like a version of the special K mod, but that I don't think I ever tried to stream, but I did play the PC version all the way through. It was Nier Automata. Maybe if I had tried to stream that game while the mod was active, it would have like done stupid shit like this one is, but... Okay, let me go ahead and rearrange my own position here. And let's see, if we're gonna be doing the Resident Evil crossover quest, apparently it's gonna have to deal with Black Veil Valhazak, which I'm pretty sure hates fire. Well, it doesn't hate anything too much by the looks of it. And apparently bringing effluvium resistance isn't gonna do shit, so I guess we shouldn't bother with that. What else? So, what are our options here? Dragon, fire, and blast. I guess we should just bring like a fire hammer. Just stick with the fire hammer that we have. I don't remember if we fought him the first time with a hammer or with the dual blades, though. I don't know. I'm sure we can manage. J. May, fail race lost. Like James May? I don't know. I was one of the people that did Top Gear, right? Top Gear, which as research reveals apparently has been around for long enough that there's like Super Nintendo games that have to do with that. And apparently some of them are somewhat known for their music, I don't know, so... Let's see, what should I do here? Should I do hammer or should I do dual blades? I guess I'm just gonna... hammer. And we'll go with Vitality Man next. We're gonna be fighting Valhazak, which should probably bring the health booster instead. What else? Guess we'll stick with the hammer after all. Or do we... I don't know. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna bring the other dual blades instead. Charming Wanted, I'm gonna need to re-equip this and bring Anja Twin Rippers, or we could bring the Glavenus ones, which I made recently. I think we will actually. Looking for an excuse to use these. Let's see. Let's take the plunge and see if we can... If there's any we can join right now. There are not. I guess we'll initiate one ourselves then. To the events. Let's go to the return of the bioweapon. Or finally unaffected by effluvial resistance. If it's not a fluvial buildup, then what is this? And it's in the Rotten Vale. Interesting. Even though the first time we fought, oh boy, zombification and herbs, so we actually get a tutorial for this right after we join the quest. Special rules in the Raccoon City collaboration event quest. In this quest, instead of being afflicted with effluvium, you will become zombified if you're hit by an effluvium-based attack. Effluvium-resistant skills are negated. Gather green herbs found in the locale to reverse zombification. You combine green herbs with rare red herbs, you can improve its potency. Gather enough of these herbs to mitigate the zombification. Right. Won't react to damage and your health will recover naturally by itself. However, there are drawbacks. Certain actions such as evading cannot be performed. Almost all items cannot be used. Herbs, whetstones, specialized tools and the special scope, whatever that is, can be used. Cannot recover health from items or interactables, but you get slow normal health recovery, I guess. Also means you have adapted to the effluvium, so acidic damage is negated, and if areas with the effluvium present, your health will naturally recover. Well, interesting. Oh boy, this quest will be quite a departure from what we've seen before. Yeah, it should seem so. Let's, I don't know. Guess we're gonna build for defense, for whatever difference that's gonna make. I wonder if zombification means that we're gonna be, I don't know, should we bring... I don't know if we're gonna get hit with, like Valhazak's normal health cutting in half moving thing on top of the T-virus or whatever, so... I don't know what I feel bring. I think I'll bring some of these. Just in case, and then bring these, and then I was gonna say max potion, but I already have those, so I think it should be good. Alright. Alright, here we go. See exactly what this is gonna be like. I have no idea. Try to buy a weapon. We better crank up that that volume. Hold on.
Alrighty then.
I got this information from the tutorial already, but I have no idea where to find those herbs. Yeah, hold on. I think it's probably a good idea. Okay, so I'm seeing some of the overlay stuff in the game, and I can confirm that that doesn't show on stream. Because we're gonna track Valhazak first. No, we should probably take a look up here. Yeah, but no, now that he's down there. Are these herbs? Green herbs? Yeah. Can cure zombified status. Cause replenish some of your health. Experimented with some ourselves quite thoroughly. I guess we need to find more of these herbs. Are they gonna be in our inventory too? There we go. Boy. Are these zombified gyros or just regular effluvium affected gyros? Canonically. I must know this information. Well, apparently one of them is going to be on our side regardless, so... We'll keep looking around. As many of these herbs as humanly possible before we head into combat with the big boy. We have 6 of them, right? But it's not quite efficient. Could grab a Boa helper, but probably grab a helper if we do from one of the other tribes, the one that's actually native to this place. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference anyway, because we're supposed to be getting up from like randos. The SOS flare. Well, at least there's plenty of green herbs up here. I wonder if there's gonna be more of them down there in you know, the acid place where Valhazak actually hangs out. It's red herb. Different kind of red herb, that's just for the background. Alright. Managed to make it this far. And we got 9 herbs. 9 green herbs, that is, not regular herbs, which are also green. We got 9 Resident Evil herbs. Haven't found any red herbs yet. We managed to bring Valhazak all the way up there, then the Boba. Oh, speaking of him, there he is. Try to get some more tracks from him. I don't think we have full research on him yet. Like, just for this mission. I kind of want to keep looking around until I get full RBH. I don't know. Full herb capacity, okay. Carry up to 10 green herbs. We still have not acquired any red herbs, but I guess. Let me just grab this. This final mining outcrop so we can max out our. Complete that bounty and then we'll. I wonder what kind of music they're gonna have for this, because typically I think when they do these crossover quests they change up the music, and yeah, you can hear the... even just when the Gyros aggro, get a different kind of tune. Right, here we go. Well, I say here we go, even though, or like, we're about to... Dear. I don't think my overlay settings are quite the way they're supposed to be, but... Still a different music, I assume it's like RE2 remake or RE3 related, but I couldn't even tell you what it's supposed to be like. From. It's supposed to be like original RE2 kind of, or RE related, but I certainly don't recognize it. Shit. So we haven't been zombified yet, so we're doing fine. Oh shit. Oh, we got hit by the full taint attack and became a zombie. Right. Healing will have no effect, so I guess those little spore clouds it leaves behind are... I'm gonna zombify you. Oh boy, we're zombified again, and we actually get like a little like umbrella corporation symbol in the above the health bar while that's active. I run away from this because I don't wanna... don't want that to keep happening. Sure, though it will keep happening because that's the boss's whole gimmick. It'll probably be fine anyway, but... Right now I assume that I want to hit the head one, just because that's where the spores seem to be concentrated. I like its whole thing. It's blind because its head is covered, just like what's her face from Resident Evil. Oh, what's it? Revelations. That's the one that's on the boat, right? Well, that's one of the ones that's on the boat. I think there'd be like 2 or 3 games that series that came out before that that were also on the boat. Shit. Shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get regenerated. I didn't realize that. Like, I regenerate really fucking quickly when I hit with a full hit. I wonder if I can, like... Okay, notice that my mobility takes a hit when I'm zombified, but I'm wondering if I can attack kind of effectively. Regardless of that. Shit. Oh boy. I would like to, Am I stunned? No, I'm zombified. Shit. Shit. Come on. So how come if the effluvium, like, what's the word? If it regenerates your health, then... How come it also, Hold on a second. Did I not grab anything from the box? Am I, like... Come fucking Valhazak's attacks, which are effluvium based, don't also. Why don't you become fucking, invincible then? Fucking notice that you're in the tent, you get the save room music. That's great. Alright, here we go. Now I can actually... Hey, well, now that I can actually see what the fuck is going on with my overlay, I can see that we managed to bring Balzac to like 75%, so that's nice. And apparently was about to run away, so we potentially could have saved ourselves there. But let me go ahead and look at my item pouch and the herb a little bit closer to, you know, the rest of the stuff that I want to have selected. Oh shit, it's going to Vape Laser and I can't really avoid it. I can't see it coming, and there when the wind-up started. I might as well try to attack the tail a little bit. I don't know if we'll be able to cut that off, but I don't know if I should be trying to cut that off and do like fancy shit. It's a special mission with a special handicap, but shit. Shit. Did I just get hit with suffocation or does that not count? No, that counts. And the problem is, of course, that what happens if I step in the acid? Because I think I remember looking at something about that. Static damage has no effect, so I can literally just tank this vape laser attack. It might wear off eventually by itself, though. To wonder about. So it's weird, it's like zombification impairs your healing and like normal healing and impairs your movement and all that stuff you would expect, but also like makes it pretty easy to attack shit if you know what you're doing. Shit. Oh no, what, he gets zombified again, I think he actually got hit by that. Or not. Apparently it's not guaranteed to kill you. Or turn you, whatever. Or we refer to that. Oh, I think I'm gonna be turned now, because I don't... can't imagine that was a thing. I pick up items while I'm in this state. Can. Alright, here we go. So, what if we attack? Oh. Oh, but apparently you don't regenerate as well when the weapon's drawn. It would have been good to know. Did I just get turned again immediately after I built myself? No, I guess not. No, it's doing... I thought it was going to do an AoE, but I guess I was incorrect. Dude, it's fine up for the blazer without actually making a noise. No, Black Veil does seem to like doing that. But apparently this other person is also using like these, this big specialized try-hard DPS tactics with the heavy bowgun that I was talking about earlier. We'll get a jumping attack out of that. Should we put down some bombs? I don't know. There we go. Let the other guy do the honors. He also had the same idea, I guess, and had the same foresight to actually bring bombs to another dragon fight. It's nice. Oh hey, you can actually uncover its eyes and they're like yellow, glowing yellow. I think I've actually seen that before. I'm thinking like my one or maybe two previous encounters with Black Veil Val, I've actually managed to like completely uncover its head. See, it's got the spores growing on the head. Alright, I should probably take a second to return to camp and get more bombs. Yeah, doing pretty alright so far. And you know, leave all this crap behind that I don't really need to have. I guess I don't need the nullberries, they're kind of worthless because they, the regular herbs, they do what the nullberries would do during a normal, Balhazak encounter. It's turned out to be pretty fun so far, honestly. It's just like having fun with different mechanics. Oh wait, there's some material. Where? Oh, here it is. Sorry, I'm gonna need another one of the mods that I saw on the freaking site that I just re-downloaded the overlay from. That's apparently for highlighting dropped materials, because those can be pretty damn hard to see sometimes. Right, here I am, never fear. All is going according to plan, I swear. Dear, it's fucking noise. Oh, it's like restoring its own spores. I forgot that was the thing that it did. I'd say I forgot as if I had any like clear... Oh, falling boulders, nice. I was just thinking about that because I was like picking up the slinger ammo by accident, but I actually don't remember observing in my previous, I don't know, is it restoring its spores? It looked like that what it was doing. I don't remember if my former encounters with this thing, if it actually did that or not. That was the thing. we're gonna be fine. Or at least we will be fine if we didn't get, like, randomly pushed back into the path of the attack that we're trying to dodge. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine regardless. Just a bit of a nitpick that I'm with here. Jesus Christ, if you can see, like, the numbers that I'm seeing, freaking the damage build up from the bow guns. Oh shit. The bow guns freaking, oh, I got turned one more time, well, whatever. Visualizing ammo attacking is what it's supposed to be. It's got 8 less than 100 health left at this point, so I guess we'll just go ahead and strike the final strike here. There you go. I'm not quite sure what this music is supposed to be referencing specifically from Resident Evil, because I don't remember this specific track. Like from any of the old ones or any of the new ones. Like maybe it's supposed to be something that you get from the... or something that calls back to the new RE3 remake that's coming out, because I don't know anything about that one yet. I'm not even gonna get it, like, immediately. Probably will play it at some point, but honestly I don't, out of all of the OG Resident Evil games, I feel like I didn't really enjoy the original RE3 all that much as the other ones. It's got a lot of weird difficulty elements. Like randomized shit, like items and enemies and junk. Oh well. Like I was thinking maybe I should do a playthrough of that on stream before the new one comes out, but I don't know if I would really want to do that, honestly. Hold on. Yes. Muck around a bit with the overlay elements. X-Flail. Well, this these are other than the stars badge, which I just skipped over by accident. They're just like normal black veil, it's like items, materials. So I think the stars badge is for making making a special kind of a full body layered armor. New decor is available for your room. New music has been added to your room's music player. Jeez. Wow, I hit, when did I hit fucking Valhazak with slingers? I guess when I made it, crash into the wall early on. Where's the basement theme? Yeah, well, basement music is the same place as the other basement theme. I don't remember where it played, but I remember another fucking track from that version that was like... In the original it was just well done ambience, which is most of it, but then in the fucking director's cut DualShock version, which is what that weird ass soundtrack was from, it was like, I don't know, like a low hum and then occasional like bursts of overdriven guitar stuff. I don't know. It's weird to describe it without actually playing it. Well, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. And speaking of, yeah, RE on a boat, because there's like 3 games like that. There's RE Gaiden, yeah, I did play. I'm sure I played all of them.
How's your gear holding up?
I even played freaking RE Survivor. I definitely didn't finish all of them, but I think I actually don't remember if I finished Gaiden or not, but yeah, Gaiden's just weird. But there's Gaiden, there's Dead Aim, which was one of the precursors to Resident Evil 4. That was on a boat, and then there's Resident Evil Revelations, which is what I was referencing in that one comment at first. That one's on a boat too, and that's the one that most people will probably remember, just because that's not one of the weird outliers. And there's probably more, but I mean, probably there's like parts of Resident Evil 5 and 6 that were on a boat, I don't remember. can't remember a lot about those games, Holland. There's supposed to be like a Forge full armor set. Is that where you go to do the thing? Yep. Or you can do Leon and you can do Claire, I guess. It's the same as the Witcher ones. And they're the ones from the new RE2 remake. I got 3 stars badges. I didn't think I got that. Maybe I got more from like carves and I just didn't pay attention. Yeah, it looks like you need 12 to make both of these, so I have to redo those at some point, I guess. And I guess that just doesn't show up in layered armor yet either, so if you're gonna wear the freaking RE2 armor, then you're gonna have to commit to that. Say it again, come on. Apparently it would give me more attack, it just would not give me as much defense. And I don't know how defense or upgrades would work with the full armor set, because like the only other one I'd like this would have been the one Witcher quest. And I never actually made that one, because I only completed that quest one, because yeah, the Leshen, which is a special monster that you fight in that quest, is kind of a piece of shit to fight. Same reason I never beat the Ancient Leshen, which is like the super difficult challenge that you can do in high rank, but that's like marginally more reasonable if you do it in master rank, but I mean, I do remember I got pretty far with fighting one of the Ancient Lessions in master rank, but then did do like a party wipe attack that you don't know that it's coming. It's stupid as fucking. Pretty sure that's actually how we lost in that quest. And getting 3 KOs at once from that attack and we lost. Well, hey, that's what happens. Let me see. I wonder, do I want to mess around with anything else right now? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to finish the daily at least, but other than that. Oh yeah, we got something for the room, didn't we? With that now. Thank you for completing your return of the bioweapon. Where did I procure these spooky gestures from you? Boy. Frighteningly fun, so please enjoy using them. Raccoon City Zombify. Zombie bites, oh boy. And they're like the Witcher gestures in that they have actual gameplay events, I guess. Gesture will change to Raccoon City on Zombify, which allows you to return to normal. You can also evade while on a hunt to revert back to normal. Right, there you go. You can do it to mess around in multiplayer, I guess. Light guide, and especially the music and battle system, how the music changes with how many zombies there are. First thing I thought of when Mike played Trapped. I don't remember that. Did it change when... I remember that when you were like exploring the world, it changed depending on like whether you were... if the zombies were alerted to you or not, but... I don't remember if that actually affected the battles, like if that had variable mixing as well. Let's see what else this guy has to say. You ever wanted to redecorate your room in a peculiar way? Did I have a spectacular opportunity I brokered in? There's a special deal with the resource center. Right, a bloody good way. He'll be a meow shop of terror. How you can give them 1 star's badge to give you a typewriter in your room. Right, and you can give him another one to give you an item box, I guess. It'll be more like the Resident Evil item box. I never actually made that connection. The item box in Monster Hunter is pretty much like the item box in Resident Evil. But yeah, let's see. I do have like all I need to do now for the daily is go hunt a couple of piscine wyverns, correct, yes, and then I can get me some gold tickets at least. Battle 2, it was like another part of the song was added for each zombie, more intense each time. I didn't remember that, honestly. Like, the one playthrough that I made of that game that I attempted to finish, and I don't remember if I finished, I was like doing everything. Because, like, the battle system, you're supposed to manage your resources in, like, rotational kind of way, like, you get different characters and you can, like, put them at the front to take different big damage if you, like, have other characters that are already damaged and stuff like that, and I don't know, I just wasn't able to figure it out. Like, maybe I could go back to that someday, but who knows. Let's see. Hey, where to... I want to find a quest that was for hunting piscine wyverns. I don't really feel like hunting freaking Beotodos, to be honest with you. What about the optional quest that I haven't done yet myself? Spoiling myself a bit. I mean, I've already known about that. Nergigante, the Ruiner Nergigante stuff that apparently I haven't been able to unlock yet, because I'm guessing that that's tied to getting a very high master rank. But yeah, if I look at these, is there anything, there's any piscine wyverns here? No, there are not, so this wouldn't really be that productive. I guess I'll try to join someone else. Like, I don't really want to hunt Labasioth. I might be wanting to hunt Beotodos. Let's see now. Hey, speaking of Beotodos, let's see, what else is there though? Ice catch. Oh, hey, that's capturing faster. I could help that person, or else do something else, I don't know. Let's help this person. Todos, I'm pretty sure, hates... I guess we'll just keep this loadout. It's the same difference. Let's quickly pop the food. A generic food boost, because I don't think we need to do any kind of special preparation against Beotodos of all things. Oh man. Oh. Normally I would complain about not having what do you call it, a hot drink. I mean, I do have my ice-proof mantle handy, so that pretty much does the job of protecting me against that. But when I go back to the item box at some point, just so that I can get a free capture thing. But I'm pretty sure that for this, yeah, you have to capture, or else you lose. I get the feeling this won't take terribly long at any rate. There we go. Little tap there, somehow managed to bring it out on top of it. So I'll accept that. That is a good thing. strangely enough, I do seem to be in one of those quests. Well, I guess it makes sense if I'm the one who's actually responding. But I seem to be in one of those quests where I have the advantage in DPS in quite a significant way. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to break its big old shark fin. That's probably a good idea. Expect another one. Freaking slinger ammo drops, even though I haven't even used the first one for anything. Can't use it to, you know, make it crash since it's mid-ranged, but... I'll grab the other one back. Well then, now my Iceborne mantle is gone, which means that I'm gonna start losing stamina. And yeah, this probably is pretty much my cue to get over here. And get my free hot drinks and get my free capture thing. And, you know, this too. Here we go. And I should probably sharpen, because I'm pretty sure that the high sharpness for this weapon is supposed to be white, at least here. Don't worry, I'll be right over there in just a second. Made it. Oh, actually, immediately staggered on the monster. And broke the head. Or yes. The part is that I don't really remember all that much about the Auto's materials, but sure, you know, you don't get material that's specifically it's a little horn that you can break off, like it's freaking shark fin that it has. I might as well use up all of these slinger ammo things right here. Seeing how I don't think we're going to be able to use them for much else. Oh shit, I actually got ice blighted. I don't think we have any fucking mulberries or anything. So, it's unfortunate. But given that the Autotus has like how much? There's like 25% left. Yeah. Oh, hey, I just realized this. I hadn't even noticed this, but shit. Like this new updated version of the Hello World mod has like 3 monster health bars visible at all times instead of just having one at a time. The other ones, the ones that you aren't in, like in proximity to, are just kind of transparent. The Autotus has 12% health, so I'm pretty sure it's quite close to death. Let's try to give chase. and actually make use of this trap. So it should theoretically be usable now, I think. 12% is pretty low. Let's see if I can... It's gonna keep attacking her, but it's gonna leave the area because I don't want to waste it. No, I can't use it. Where can we use it then? Oh, it's limping. It's making it very, very evident that it's all too trapping. Oh man. I'm waiting to join the quest, even though the quest is basically already over. Sure, they can join in and enjoy some zero effort spoils. Oh boy. Just like how I'm noticing intermittently that the frame rate on the stream is like it's not great a lot of the time. Right, here we are. Hey, we did it. It can be rejected even though for some reason I didn't focus on it. Just joined the quest. How did that happen? How did you join the quest when it's literally over and the fucking countdown to return is already started? That certainly makes me wonder if that person got anything. Yeah, bit of a discrepancy there, you might say. But that does take care of one of the two pizza and wyverns that I need to kill thing. Items can be delivered. Oh yeah, we can technically, you know, and in the stars badge. The stuff for the... I think I'm going to right now. Until I do a few more of those that mission times. Just a single pizza and ribbon hunt, yeah. I'm only just now noticing that like the frame rate on the stream is kind of poop. Hold on. And I'm guessing that a big part of that might have to do with the fact that I've got this fucking thing here, like actually have it closed when I try to play this game at all, but for whatever reason I forgot to do it this time. Let me see if I go to my own Twitch page here and I try to like get the quality at really crappy pixelated quality. Where am I gonna look then? Sure. Apparently I need to give it a minute to load up here. Apparently the frame rate is not gonna be great even then, so I don't really know what else I can do. Up that. I don't really know if I've had this problem with the previous MonHun streams that I've done, but I'd like to imagine though. I certainly don't remember noticing it this way. Oh well, I mean, all I need to do at this point is just complete another pigeon wyvern hunt. And then I might be done. I don't know if there's anything else that I would want to do. Hey, there's MR Lady Yana. Never mind, we'll do this one too. Just because it's an opportunity for me to do something else that I'm also missing and do it together with someone else, so... Yana hates lightning element, right? It's the shtick. Yeah. So. We'll go for the lightning one. I think Itachi Great Hawks are the best dual blades that I have for that right now. It might actually no, it would be this. Right. It took me a while to farm the freaking itemized materials that I needed to farm that, so yeah, I think we'll go for these weapons. I was waiting to join the quest. May I join the quest? I will join the quest too in just a moment, right after I get me the generic upgrade, because I don't need to try too hard for a freaking high rank monster, even in master rank. Like, the uncanny thing about high rank monsters in master rank is that, like low rank, high rank monsters in master rank, is that the body parts break so much faster than the monsters that get introduced in master rank. Which, you know, makes sense to a degree, but it's just it's a really big difference. It's technically the same difficulty for all of them. Nothing just happened over there. Hold on, actually let me take a second. Just gotta move a part of the overlay out of the way, but not really letting me do it anymore. I'm just like clicking on the screen. But it's not a big. Oh yeah, Iceborne mantle actually is a good choice for this fight. Even though I pretty much brought it by accident because I forgot to change my loadout from the last quest. Oh, it's actually charging that up. So that's curious. I actually got knocked off by running out of stamina. That's kind of special. Hey, not once, even though there's the other person. And just keep boiling on the head. I can't quite tell if that's what happened, but I guess it must be. I'm wailing on it for quite a while now. I can't tell if this swing is broken yet, but I guess we're gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and assume that it hasn't been broken yet. Someone else mounted already, or what was that? No, that was just like a large claw. Right. I'm sure you can't do mounts in such a quick succession as that. That's it's not a thing to use. Unfortunately, as I found out early when I was playing it. Shit. Well, I was pressing buttons, but Legiana itself was the one who was kind enough to actually hit me out of that stunned state without doing a lot of damage, which is remarkable. Guess we'll try to break the tail now, even though we know that the tail is not severable. Legiana. Gotcha. Sad news. I'd like. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that message is supposed to be in, like, response to. Response to, like, warning a monster, or. Oh shit. Actually a perfect opportunity for me to use this, so I can attempt to... Did I actually not have? No, I didn't. I don't know. It's got about a third of its health left. Well, I saw an opportunity to mount ahead and, you know, do a stun attack. Forcing to run into a wall, but apparently it was not to be. It somehow managed to get stunned before that. Or toppled, and now it's just enraged, so it's... At this point, I'm pretty much just waiting for it to not be enraged anymore, so I can try to topple it again. I guess that message is supposed to be from when the monster is wounded. Oh, broke something. Wings. We break the tail. Have we broken something else completely? I just noticed that this is like a silver giant crown, according to the thing. Well, there we go. Someone managed to do a lot of damage very quickly right here. And then we were able to basically ride someone else's coattails for completing this special arena Legiana hunt, so I'm okay with that. And also got a Legiana gem, so that's nice as well. It still means that we need to do something else in order. We'll watch him call it. Sin registrar. It's nice. In order to get the daily, you'll need to fight another fish, but I'll get to that in time. Strike a cutesy pose in front of the dead monster. There we are. Hey, we actually got trophy reserve, so we're gonna do another round in the Steamworks just to empty that out, I guess. It's weird. You know, back before I went on expeditions in the Guiding Lands, I guess we could. That's something else that we could do as well, other than the daily. We could go expedition and check out the new region in the Guiding Lands, even though I think we pretty much already saw all of it when we did the Rajang hunt. Did we get any other information from the thing? Resource? Oh yeah, delivery. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's see. Who shall we deploy? This person. Let's deploy them to the guiding lands, sure. Let's have them farm Oregon and also Tobikadachi. That'll be real challenge, hey Poogie. Are you not as obsessive as you were before? Let's do the steamworks, let's do the final fish hunt, and then we'll go to the guiding lands. I'll probably be, we'll play us out.
Why, you're bleeding marvelous.
Wearing gears, pounding pistons, now what he needs is more steam. Right, time to finish my my other sandwich, I guess. All I do here is hold the trigger down.
That's a jackpot if I've ever seen one. Oh, the pipes are singing today. Ready to make this happen. Couldn't quite catch the wave, eh? There's always next time. Good. Steam's starting to build up. Can't win them all.
Well, to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that it's managed to come this far, and I don't think I've gotten any bonus time yet. Even though I have gotten a few of those red jackpots. Well, it's always, it's never quite what you expect with this thing, isn't it? Yes, it's... I actually don't know which one you would use at the end of the construction. Oh, there we go. You'll say that again slowly. It's never quite what you expect with this thing, is it? Yeah, I guess that would be the correct construction with the suffix at the end.
Good. System's back to normal levels. Best not to push it. She's at full power. Just a bit more.
And there we go. It kind of makes me wonder if, when the whole thing is filled up, if there's
You know what to do.
a code. If they put in code right at the end to make it so that it's guaranteed to give you all 3 in a row after a certain number of tries, because it kind of sucks to like have the entire bar be full and then not be able to actually finish it. But yeah, what are we gonna do now? We did Tail Raider, we did the Steamworks, now we'll kill another fish. Let's see. Or we could do a special arena MR Odegaard, which I guess is new. I could do that too. I think I'm gonna do this. Alright. Odegaard hates ice, so we'll go with the Beotodos hatchets. Oh boy, she might be close to death too. Okay, whatever, I can get in there. Sorry for intruding, but I really want to get all these dumb special arena optionals out of the way. ASAP, so... Aldegarn has 4% health, I'm not even gonna... It's a lie, I'm gonna grab these. Don't worry, friends, I'm here to save the day. No, you've already done... everything. Wouldn't be surprised if they tried to, like, swat me away from... like, getting the carbs, but... I guess I don't care. Was there a tail cut too that I didn't even see? I think there is. Maybe. I think it just didn't spawn for me because I wasn't there when it was cut off, so I'll absolutely accept that. I don't deserve any of that, but... I can't shoot while this thing is active. Or while the end of the quest thing is already there, but hey, I sure hope this counts. I'll totally leech over this, I don't care. Got some free materials and... got another special arena thing out of the way, hopefully. We can confirm that here, I guess. So what else do we have? Diablos, Levinos, and T-Rex, and that's it. Alright. Shouldn't be too bad. But like I said, I want to kill some fish right now. But how could I when I can... I can complete the Pauluma one, I don't know. Did I complete the Pauluma one yet? I feel like I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I get a feeling that some of these are gonna show up independently of... oh dear. Apparently I can't hunt high rank or tempered elder dragons yet. In master rank. I guess that also confirms that tempered elder dragons exist as a separate difficulty from regular tempered elder dragons in high rank. I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to play this a little more and just try to... Let's try some high rank, low rank. SOS. Maybe then we'll find something. I guess we'll help this person. Should be too difficult. Should be walk in the park, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Apparently I am definitely in need of raising my master rank as much as possible, just so that I can access more things. Let's purchase... not even look at it, just buy it. I don't care. Why is this one so expensive? I don't even know, I just can grab it. Well, I guess I'll take a second just to confirm. What does Uragan hate? He hates water and poison and stun, and we'll hit him with a hammer and Lava Seoth. It's water and poison, and we'll hit him with a hammer. Maybe we'll see if we got a poison hammer. I don't think we do, actually. But, well, we have this one, but I will go for a master rank one. Let's go with this one. And put on the fireproof mantle and just go. Guess we're going after Oregon first. Yeah, I guess we are. Just gotta have to, you know, find it. Where is Oregon? Are you only now telling me that it's supposed to be this way? Why do I have hot drinks in my inventory? Because I haven't actually cleaned out my item box at all after that Beotodus hunt. There we go. Something broke. I don't even know what it was. Taking what to break this dude's head, so... Right, here we go. Apparently there's a third person that's really joining in. Seems we didn't catch any messages. That someone was inbound, but here we go. This dude's apparently... Well, here's something you can do that I never actually realized was possible until recently. You can literally get on his back while he's toppled in mine. Or face his back while he's toppled in mine. I never actually saw it happen until like the last time I hunted this boy though. I really thought that maybe it was being made up or something. It's probably a more efficient film than this dude's moving around so much to use the springy hammer move. Instead of the one where you stay still and put down 3 strikes at once. That might be better if you're trying to like stun him, but I'm sure that works, really only works good when you hit the head. Apparently that's not what I'm up to right now. That was a cool slice. At least this is our chance to cut the tail. Whatever that's going to lend us. Oh, here it comes. Oh, I somehow got stunned by a friggin' rancor again. Because it's not that surprising. It's a little surprising when you consider the context that stuns are normally supposed to come in, but whatever. It's supposed to be a brute wyvern for a reason. I did it. That was an incredible counterattack. I can pull him right out of the charge he was doing. Here we go. Silver crown Oregon. I'm not sure what this was supposed to be. A Dolgama and a silver crown. Lava Seagoth, which is what we're up against next. Oh shit, didn't want to have that. It's wrong. Radio thing. Well, fellas, if you want to go up against Lava Seagoth, I'm pretty sure it's this way. I don't think the frame rate is quite ideal on stream, but I think it's gonna look a little bit better. Pretty sure whenever it's not actually like fighting, this is where Lava Seagoth hangs out here. I guess I'll accept that. Here we go. I wonder if I'm gonna get interrupted out of my combo, or if I'm gonna be able to land any of it. A little bit of tenderizing here. I'll take care something. And there we go. Didn't even realize that it was that close to death. I wasn't looking at the life bar at all. Even though I do have the capacity to do so at this time. Ooh. I don't know how much use we're really gonna have for Wyvern Gems now that we're, you know, firmly planted in Master Rank, but surely I can just acknowledge that. And there we are. Kind of wondering what kind of armor these, or layered armor the other people have. Looks like it might be quite Master Rank because I get the feeling that, oh, it might be Master Rank, it might not be. It would make a lot of sense for it to be Master Rank just because I'm pretty sure that that didn't seem like Master Rank damage that they were doing. Hey, see how this maxed out. We got apparently Silver Crown, Oregon, the largest one ever. That we've hunted, but still not quite Gold Crown. But, oh yeah, we completed the daily, so now we actually get our reward for that. More than that. And then Urban Unlimited Bounty, got it ready to take it on our snowman. And we got opportunity to put on some bounties that don't suck. And I guess now that we've taken care of all that and looked at all the new event quests and also taken care of Monkey Boy and all that, I guess I could end this off with an expedition to the Guiding Lands. Just to look at the volcanic region. That's the part, I guess. Balgama, Lavasioth and Polumo are there. Maybe I could hunt Lavasioth over there. That's actually probably, yeah. I'm pretty sure I've never hunted Lavasioth. That would actually be good. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Well, apparently the volcanic region is level 2, I guess, because we hunted Project there. I mean, that was technically an assignment, not quite an expedition in and of itself, but hey, there are a few monsters in Coral Highlands region, and apparently that one's still only level 2, so... Apparently too, there's gonna be another region, 6th region, that's gonna be the ice region, that's gonna be added eventually, but... I wonder how that's gonna affect this UI, because it looks like everything fits snugly onto it right now the way it is. We'll go to first Western Camp, yeah. And we'll actually try to... I guess hunt Lavasioth first and then explore the Guiding Lands volcanic region more. Let's see if we can get some, like, minerals and bones from there. What kind of stuff we find? We can increase the region level even further. Kind of trying to increase all the region levels kind of evenly, but I don't know, based on the tutorials it doesn't seem like that's necessarily gonna work. I don't know how it works, 'cause supposedly like when you raise one region level, like the other ones go down, but I mean, something I've noticed is that when you do get a boost to that, you get a big boost for the region that you leveled up, but then you also get very, like, I don't think there's anything really noticeable that you didn't level up. I get the feeling that it's not going to be equivalent exchange kind of deal. I'm saying lava seals. So we go to the volcanic region, I'm pretty sure, which is, I guess, south, middle, in the lower elevation part of the map, right in front of the rotten region. Guess when we get the ice region, it's gonna be like 2 sub-regions per elevation level. It's gonna be the forest and the wildspire, I guess, in the middle, and then below it's the rotten place and the volcanic place. Where do the scoutflies want me to go? What the fuck? And then at the top part you have the Coral Highlands and the snow area, I guess. Oh, they want me to go this way. Wasn't really that visible, you know. Hey, Dodogama. Well, Dodogama would be a pretty easy hunt, but save that for later. Pop a cool drink now. Maybe Dodogama's also in this place. I don't know. Can like poke a Dodogama and see if that results in anything. There's lava seals. But for me, getting, hunting lava seals is more of a get it out of the way quick kind of deal. And apparently it's been a fight with me already based on the fact that the music's changed. Let me poke Dodogama just so I can get it to aggro. Open up put on my fire immunity mantle. Let's see here. Pretty sure it's gonna be, thanks to Dodogama, or I would have gotten hit there. A bit more of a challenge to try and hit this dude, and not kill this dude in this place, but... Damn it. How dare you. But since we have the opportunity, we'll pick up the Slender Bomb. Incandescent Magma-Fin. I guess we found Lava Seal's special material already. It's gonna be a little bit difficult actually pulling this off, but I have faith in the own ability to deal with the shitty monster. There we go. I guess we can take this opportunity to go ahead and soften up the head a little bit and get another top. There we go. Not sure how it shot that at me, but it shot it out from there. I say that it shoot fucking lava at me from under the ground or whatever, but apparently just surfaces in for just a moment, so it can do that. Oh, we broke something. Break the head, or might have broken the head. Can't believe that. If it looks that way, just because it's weakened or because it's actually broken. We're doing it. I don't know how we're doing it, but we're doing it. You know what, the slinger torch is terrible about materials, so I'm just gonna take that too. I get the feeling that doing the spin move might be a better idea sometimes. Most of the time. Let's see if we can get a bit of a combo going. Maybe, possibly. Ostensibly, perhaps it will be interrupted by that, or maybe not. Actually worked out. It's quite dead now. So that's probably a decent pace that we got going on here. Because yeah, this dude has kind of has a lot of health for fucking lava seal, if you were to ask me. I feel like lava seal is one of these monsters that you just... It's always kind of a pain to deal with, independently of when you're fighting it. You have to fight it a very specific way, or hey, running out of... You don't mind if I do. Melted crystal. Because we can start looking for a few more of those while we wait for Mr. Lava fish to come back here. Shit. And now we're actually taking damage because we don't have a special tool. And I keep forgetting that these are all expedition hunts. We don't have any free medicines right now. What? Okay. You, however, have plenty of questions as to the physics of some of these attacks and hitboxes of some of these attacks. Tracking of some of these attacks. Very Dark Souls. Very... How the fuck did that happen? Very... How many times in a row are you gonna do that shit? Honestly. Well, we can walk around in this place perfectly fine while we're wearing the fireproof mantle. Something's going on. I think Dorigama's back. Yeah, Dorigama's back. Dorigama's down here to lend us a hand again, I guess. Shit. Oh shit, I just found him Dorigama. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do, but I guess I'll dig in. I mean, how hard is it going to be to kill Dorigama versus killing Lava Sith? That's my question. Lava Sith is going to be a big nuisance when I try to do that. It's pretty much a given. the other guns are already 10% health gone, 10% dead, I guess. I know how to say words. Heavy jaw. Right, so we did get a few of these guiding land orgama materials so far at least. Shit, I might actually end up doing both of these hunts right now, but right now I'm definitely wanting to focus on lapis seal more. Since these already at like almost half health. I definitely want him dead more than I want orgama dead. Two in a row. That's something we can do. Just like keep. I guess a kind of legitimate strategy you can do if you do hammer a stun build. You can just literally keep latching onto the monster's head and keep spamming the weakening attack, clutch claw attack. Apparently it's a pretty good way to get a bunch of stuns if you know what you're... Not so much if you know what you're doing, but just if you get lucky, I guess. If you have a high enough stun build-up, that's actually going to result in something. Oh, shit. Run into this big pillar of magma base. There you go. Thanks, friendo. Good. Big combo achieved. Oh no, Dorgama will leave soon. Oh, never fucking mind. I guess we're not gonna be able to hunt Dorgama after all. It's gonna take a little while to actually finish this dude off. I actually get a pretty good, haven't even looked at the numbers on my overlay here, but you do get a pretty good amount of build-up just from doing these head attacks over and over. KO build-up, that's what it's called. There's a lot of drawback range. Oh shit. Actually, I don't even recognize that attack, to be honest. Actually, I get the feeling that I'm supposed to be, I should probably just go ahead and pop another code rig, because that's what all this fucking damage is from, actually. I'll say I don't quite remember this attack from my ranks, but it's a master rank exclusive attack when it just pukes lava in an arc like that. It's about halfway to its next KO, so it would seem. What about mounts? It shouldn't take too much effort to mount it again either. Another gap's gone. So who's gonna replace the Gamma Bandos? But yeah, I get the feeling that killing stuff like Dorgana and Bombers is gonna be way less painful than trying to kill stuff like Lava Seals. I think one more attack should give me him out, but I guess it doesn't fucking matter because we're gonna be comboing his paralyzed self. Just broke out of. But yeah, we're building up KO, we're building up Mount, we're building up everything. Everything good. When it does that, I can't quite tell if it's about to do like the big fireball spit or if it's gonna do that now. There we go, now it's acquired. It just knock itself out. I'm not able to fucking do the combo here somehow. It was a false alarm. I might have to resharpen my hammer. Maybe that might be a good idea at this point. Get double again from me attacking the freaking legs. That's kind of special. Expected. Oh. Okay. That's something I noticed about. I think I noticed a lot about like master rank monsters or other rank monsters that have suddenly have hit master rank or fighting master rank is that they seem to have these attacks that are for well, that allow them to like back off attacking. Sort of put distance between you and them if you're facing them head on, and it kind of sucks. I feel like that's a really a prime opportunity for you to get a shot in on them. At least a little bit of damage done, but well, here we go. Just to get him on well under 20%. Relatively 10% damage in like a really small amount of time. I don't know how that happened. That's what he did in the neck now. Seems to be a decent area to target. Pretty good damage. But shame that it has to he's so dodgy. Hey, Dorgana, what the fuck? I guess that's a new Dorgana. We'll actually be able to do something with it. If it decides to stick around after this. ouch. Oh, hold on. Yeah, since shit's kind of getting crazy again. Yeah, probably fireproof mantle, but or not the fireproof, the temporal mantle. I don't know, right now we just kind of want to go down. Want to finish off Lava Seal, but apparently now Dorgama's gotta be the one who turns the tables and becomes the shitty one. Constantly frustrates my efforts to take out the other weaker monster. Dorgama, that's not nice. Why don't you go somewhere else until we're done? That's what I would want you to do. Having no regard for the well-being of your fellows. Okay, I definitely have, if Dorgama decides to like stick around after this, I definitely have like high hopes for getting some, being able to hunt it. Where is Lava Seal going now, though? I'm wondering if it's gonna, like, try to go back to a nest to sleep, or if it's just gonna fight it out. It's got under 1,000 health left now, out of 25,000 that it started with, so... It's looking like it's definitely... basically doomed to perish right here, right now. A couple of good combo finishers here should be the demise of it, just one more. There we go. Lava is dead. Long live Dorgama. Let's go ahead and take care of this dude's remains so that we can... Everything, heavy dragon vein bone, more materials, etc. Incandescent magma fin, which I guess is the main thing that we're here for, because that's the guiding lance material. And then I guess we will take a quick pit stop back at the camp, and we'll see if we want to optimize our hammer with something else and to go after Dorgama. And go after Dorgama. Jesus Christ, my throat is really drying out. Apparently likes it hates lightning and poison, but is there anything else that it hates? Water and ice? I guess we can go stick with this one, I mean. We don't have a poison hammer, we don't have a lightning hammer that's actually good, I don't think, so. We'll go in there anyway just to... We'll switch it out for this one. Okay. This ought to work. Because Dorgama's not exactly super weak, but it's definitely got less health than Lava Seal started out with, so... Might as well go after Dorgama now. And look at our buddy Banbaro, just hanging out here. I decided to come here to the forest region. It's interesting. Just grab more Dorgama tracks. Do what needs to be done. Because yeah, I get the feeling, just looking at the numbers, that definitely going to be able to do away with Dorgama a lot more efficiently. What did the other guy? And here we are. Somebody getting poisoned now. Yep. As we become poisoned. But I just get blown off of the fucking mount by some blast light, even though I... At which point did I get hit with blast light? That's what I want to know. Like before the mount. It's a mystery to me. Right, let's try to go for the KO, I guess. That's actually really effective for KO. At this stage of the fight. Oh, we didn't even replenish our heals, but that's fine. Does this also count as part of the volcanic region? I don't think it should. This looks like the forest region to me. Hey, look. Big old chain reaction explosion. Kill the Jaguar Scepter again in the way. Being able to do better damage. No parts broken, that's what that was. I thought that was gonna be another stagger somehow, but... I don't know which parts we're breaking, but I guess we're doing a decent job of it at least. Right, so it's basically all we have dead. Which unpredictably enough, going a lot more smoothly than Lava Seal's hunt. Sure hope I don't need Lava Seal's materials or anything too, Guiding Lad's materials for anything too important. That would kind of suck. Need to redo that hunt several times. As we'll pop regular potions to go up here. And also put on the, I guess since we're back underground here. Put on the fireproof mantle and pop a cool drink. That should help optimize our defense. Oh, that shouldn't help with, or that doesn't help with Varnos being a piece of garbage, so... How dare you interrupt me? Oh, I see. Boy, well... Can't believe this is happening while the Doligama's paralyzed. It's interesting timing. Oh, there we go. I guess it kind of worked out by virtue of something else compensating for it. How did that miss so thoroughly? How did that do so much damage, furthermore? It's funny how the last material I end up picking up there is the one that's closest to me. I have no idea how the fuck that proximity interaction is supposed to work. I'm sure it's working as intended. Gracious. There we go. It's actually quite a good finisher. For fuck's sake. Stupid birds. Can you please have a petition to patch Barnos out of the game? There we go. Able to do, for fuck's sake, able to curse the echoing existence of everything. Like, I don't even care about the monster at this moment. I just want to get rid of that stupid bird there. Even though it was staggered, I didn't want to capitalize on that because it just gave me an opportunity to fucking kill the Barnos instead. And that's a golden opportunity, as far as I'm concerned. Oh no. Oh, it's cobbled. Didn't realize. I think this is gonna be fine. It's only got about 11% health left, which means we could capture. If I didn't already carve the Barnos, no, I think I did carve the Barnos, so... Sure, I'll pop one. Was my last one, but then... got cancelled out by virtue of the fact that... Oh, for fuck's sake. By virtue of the fact that, what was I saying? It's immediately lost my train of thought. I think I was doing the Barnos serving mantle? I don't know. I was just mentioning how, or about to mention how I mentioned capturing, even though I have anything to capture with right now. And then something that actually would have fit that construction happened, which was freaking dying Dorogama immediately came back here, but it was in a state that wasn't in rage, which means that it should have been good for you know, making it run into the wall. So I'm gonna try it again. It worked that time for some reason, even though it didn't even work. Did I just kill it by making it run into the wall? That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen that happen. Okay, I'll take it. I guess that's worthwhile. Oh no, let's see. Simmering wild bones. Let's get the special bones from the volcanic region, I guess. Contained in the guiding light volcanic region, subterranean energy has altered its material properties. Whether as it is its weight attests to its power. descriptions, etc., etc. Also, all Barnos must die. I think what I'm going to be doing now is, instead of just exploring the rest of this place, because I still want to kind of think about see if I can put down a stream marker here so I can eventually highlight this. But yeah, I'm definitely going to want to add a cutesy pose here or something. Where do we go into view mode again here? Poses. There we go. Perfect. Wait, UI. This is the first monster, the only time so far really that I've ever seen a monster die by running into the wall. And it's disappearing, so the moment has passed. Oh well, let's get a few pictures at least, but it's time for me to go back to the camp real quick so I can, you know, report the expedition and then accidentally snag the wire, the microphone wire with the bottom of my foot and drag it down. But also, you know, clear out my materials so that I don't end up stuck in those. Clearly tell too. Should probably just go ahead and empty my entire box at this point, honestly, just because I'm going to be doing any more hunts in this expedition, so. My pouch into the box, that is. Let's report back so that we can get the materials. Empty that as well, because that's like a fine cortex, sacs, mandible, hard cloth, thick hide. Apparently not much else as far as guiding lines of materials, so they're all normal materials. Master rank 89 increased, volcanic region level increased almost to level 3, but not quite apparently, and I guess the Gamma wasn't fully maxed out in research. That's interesting. Yeah, as well. I'll get another freaking platter to max out our stamina. Oh boy, Lava Seal has returned. You know what, why don't we go back and... I guess we'll explore the volcanic region first. Gonna be completely uninterested in... picking a fight with Lava Seal, but I guess I will gather its tracks again so I can max out the research bar again. Just as I will try to do with the other monsters that have shown up. I'm pretty sure that if you go into this place while you have, you don't have the cold drink effect active, you start losing health, yeah. Lava Seal, and now his research is maxed out, but I don't want to fucking fight him, so we'll give our distance, I guess. Try to get as many of these mining spots and bone piles as possible. And just kind of try to identify, I guess, where they spawn, because that's another thing that's pretty much helps you in the future if you're trying to gather materials quickly. Oh, we need to gather bugs, apparently. It's like... Oh, we're not fighting today. Oh. We've grown past that. Because I won already. So you are tracking will leave the area soon. Wonder which monster that could be. Could possibly be the pink Rathian, which is the other monster whose tracks I don't actually have. Sick. Hold on. Well, I had to counter otherwise this stupid thing of... Otherwise this... I haven't been able to mine this thing, which is what I'm right now. Out of all the monsters that are around right now, I don't know why Lava Seal has to be one of them. Why can't it be one of the many monsters that isn't in the volcanic region or from the volcanic region? Whatever. It really doesn't make a difference even if I die at this point. So, look up against this inner wall. It doesn't look like there's here. But then there was. Right. For fuck's sake. You're gonna be like that, man. How do you get out of that? Oh, here he comes. Let's get to the other one thing. And now these absolute pieces of shit are also back. To do that. Okay, finally. Nope, apparently I didn't even manage to gather at this place the first time. Awesome. Okay, whatever, we can just keep going back and forth. There, here. Okay, somehow hit me. That somehow hit me, but able to do the same. Very interesting. Somehow still not dead after that strike. How much fucking health do these pieces of shit have? Oh. I am gonna be using it. So. Now if this fucker is gonna keep hanging around here, I might just not bother to spend too much time. Wow. I walk in front of these guys, you're gonna aggro you instantly, I mean. Pretty sure I don't want to track the lava seal thing. Track at him. Max out that bar. Oh, no, you can't see me. Very confused. Really was already behind you when that occurred. This is completely unwarranted. Another dollar gamma. This is one of those times when they really want me to focus on this region for some reason. We might need to change our plans a little bit if I get any more out of this region right now. Oh, apparently the pink Rathian left already. We didn't get the max out either. Oh well. And come back in here, and maybe since, you know, we're exploring and trying not to get detected. Gilly mantle. The gilly mantle and go with the old dunk pots, I suppose. I think we gotta make sure that we're carrying around. Roof mantle gonna be used. That's nice. Well, let me see here. I guess we're just gonna go back there. I'm still kind of determined to, you know, try as hard as possible to just, I can just jump here and be there quickly. They're invisible. Completely undetectable. Oh, and we got big mining outcrops already. We can get one of the giant outcrops to show up. Hellfire crystal. And magma crystal, which I guess is lower tier because we didn't get any good description for it. Yeah, let's see if we can get one of the giant outcrops or one of the giant bone piles to show up. That would be... Oh, hey, Kushaladora showed up. We're already getting elder dragon spawns in the forest region. Pretty sure that's why. Anything up here? There is something up here, yes, right. Love the bone pelt as much as possible, as well as the mining outcrops. How much does this last for, this gilded metal? It's like 40 seconds left, so yes, we best make as much use out of it as possible this time. Oh, look at that lighting. This fucker. Running around like he owns the place. Haven't counted on me coming to steal your ship. there's plenty of coal chunks, which is just what pretty much allows you to have an infinite reserve of fuel for the steamworks. How did it take the freaking Gillimantle to recharge? We might end up taking a quick trip up to where the Kushala is and try to get the tracks for it. Wait for that. It's the monster bone. Apparently analyzing the bones also very slowly helps you get research tracks here in Guiding Lands. Right, any minute now, the comrade. Here's another bone pile. It's a new one. We'll go from orange to red, and then after that we will have the giant ones at our disposal. More Brachydios. Hey, the Lavasioth leave. That's nice. All of a sudden a bunch of Brachydios trucks spawned. It's kind of uncanny. At least fucking Lavasioth is gone, that happy. But then again, it also looks like Brachydios is gonna be hanging out here in the... like the darker room. I guess that also means that I'm able to lump him together with Arnos. All the annoying things in one room. Things are apparently slowing down now, as far as these things showing up. I don't know. At this point I should probably just leave the rest of this for like upstream, but I mean we've come this far. You know, it's been a odd minute since we've got any materials. Well, here materials are basically ingredients for making better stuff. I'm now able to avoid that. This piece of shit. You can take that statement however you want, by the way. Cool. Fair enough. Means that if we idle, we can see that we're getting hit by all sorts of nonsense. Just from the heat effect, which is what gives us the special idle animation. It's also by other things that no one should ever have to deal with because they are utter trash. Can't see me. Not here. delude yourself. Seeing stuff that's not there. Never mind the fact that this stupid thing only lasts for like 2 minutes and then it takes forever to recharge. What's this? Footprints. I have no further use for that at the moment. I should probably another cold drink. That would be the prudent thing to do, but I'm about to be done here anyway. Are we a little nonplussed by the fact that we haven't found any new ones of these? It's gonna slow down, yeah. I don't think we're gonna be finding the giant ones right now, but hey, whatever. Can be terrain. It's literally something. But bone obtained, its purest form suggests untold potential dragon scorched wild bone. At least we got a new one. Type. I'll do like one more lap and see what happens. If I manage to get something new, it's interesting, then great, and if not, then I think I'm pretty much gonna be done. After all these freaking mining, we still haven't gotten the giant outlook to spawn. Do find to be really weird. Oh, that counts as a bone pile. It's really hard to tell sometimes if it's supposed to be interactable or if it's part of the background. Bone piles don't exactly burst forth with shining colors. Or which region? It's like sitting around like a dog or something. Like he doesn't even care that once. Was there? I just realized too that there's like a Gastrodon corpse here as the carcass track for Brachydios, but there's also no Gastrodons anywhere else in this region, so how did this one Gastrodon carcass get? I want to know. I guess we'll go up to the forest camp. If we can grab some of these, some of the Kushala tracks real quick and then... Let's be that. Unless Kushala decides to fuck off somewhere else before we get there. Oh, what do you fucking know? Well, in that case I guess we'll go for the pink Rathian tracks instead. Another finger down here. Let's just return to our lovely base. Let's look at one of the few places where I'm reasonably certain that the frame rate is decent. I'm actually gonna have to like look back at my streams of this and see if it's also like taking dips or if that's because of that they made. In which case I will have to try and figure out a way to get the special K mod running while I'm streaming. I presume that if I did that, that would actually help. But of course the challenge would be actually getting that to work. Pretty sure I've been seeing a very iffy frame rate even when I'm here in the base. That. Flash spot, I mean, sure. This stuff, we can also bring flash bugs and it. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the cat's weapon thing. Or no, gadget. Here we go. Have, I guess, either a bigger wasp or choral orchestra. Choral orchestra. Like an occasional stun proof. Good. Anything else that we need to look at? I guess, yeah, ecological and resource center, that's it.
Yes.
Our update on Doragama. Whatever. And Lava Seals. Interesting. Apparently we had yet to max out either of them. Now we have. There's no new information, I'm pretty sure it's just like the rank thing. I still haven't like gone back to try and kill or fight any of these monsters that are like high rank level 4 Nergigante and Bagel Goose, regular Bagel Goose. Still haven't gone back to fight them, just even though I'm curious to see if I do keep on fighting them, if they're gonna have like a... They're gonna go up to rank 7 like the rest of these, even though I haven't seen them at all in master rank yet, that's why I haven't been fighting them. Oh man. They're actually really close to maxing out the research for so many of these things, it's not even funny. Dang. I have to come up with a better strategy coming up with this guy, because that was not a fruitful fight. Not yet. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to? Like, I might as well just go into my room now and see what new stuff I found. I wonder too, can I zombify myself in the base? Or something. Why not set your room to public? Oh yeah, there's two ways. Housekeeper on the start menu. Some functions won't be available when your room is public. Well, there you go. Now let other people into your room and presumably come down here and hang out on the couch or hang out on the bed. Hey senpai, what are we gonna do today? But yeah, shouldn't we have some new stuff to put into this room? Music player added, you can now change your room's VGM. And also this stuff. This is all new. I suppose Stars Black Set 1, Stars Black Set 2, Just in the middle of all this, Mr. Raccoon and music player. Mr. Raccoon, I guess also from the Resident Evil 2 remake. Now let's see where we can put this. Let's see. Raccoon music player. Well, I can't leave without looking at this clearly. Again, for fun. Do we just automatically get the rest of these? I guess we do. Tree patterned wall. I prefer the stone look. Maybe marble. Let's see. Ceramic tile wall, marble. It's weird coming from me, but I prefer the stone one. Luxury wood carved wall. This one looks like it could be nice too. Luxury stone floor. I'd go for that one, actually. Better. Wood floor, elegant floor, red. Blue, oh dear. In this could be nice too, I guess. Actually liking the look of it, or I look at it. Marble floor, black. Ceramic tile, blue. Looks like it would be a bathroom floor, honestly. It's the kind of tiling you would put in like a bathroom or a kitchen. Familiar lights, yellow, they're a little too bright for my taste. Which ones do I have right now? Traditional lights, which aren't that bright, but that's the way I like it. Simple lights, yellow and white. Yeah, those are a little too bright. Please, and a music player. Preparing for the journey, dreams of tomorrow, gorgeous days, proof of a hero. Guidance, pride of a nameless hunter's exhibition of light, tales spawned through songs, Soledad, and save room. Save room from Resident Evil, yeah. Place one time upon entering the room. Can't really hear it all that great, but yeah, I think it is basically the save room theme from the Resident Evil 2 remake. Put that in there. Does it place one time upon entering the room? I don't know. This is the normal theme. How about the rest of these? Oh, these are the ones that you listen to, I guess, in the Astera private quarters, or the different living quarters that you get there. Like the really basic ones, and then private, and then you get the luxury one. And proof of a hero, which is... and this... Jesus, it's a little too loud. The one that you hear when fighting Sora Magdaros, even though that's like a song that's been in every Monster Hunter game. Monster Hunter World background. I don't remember this one. Probably came in like a cutscene. Even though apparently it's from the vanilla game. I feel like maybe I heard this one in the title screen or something, or in a cutscene, I don't even know. Can't even identify where in the game half of these play, honestly, but... I think I vaguely remember this being one of the credits themes when you actually kill Shari's Balda, but I don't know. Oh shit, actually stop. Don't play that one because that might be one of the ones that... Guessing that's a Raccoon City collaborations, I'm guessing that's from the Resident Evil 2 remake again, but it also sounds like the kind of thing that would trip up a copyright ID, so just close over that. Okay, what else do we have? Food shelves. Bunch of pui plushes and Lego plushes. That all? No, there's also new stuff to put on the shelves, I guess. Green herb or red herb? Red herb native to the Arklay Mountains. And a blue herb. Does that show up in the mission? I didn't think it is. And the first aid sprays. And Mr. Raccoon. Oh. There you go, that's where it shows up. Something else? No, appreciative snowman. Oh, that guy there. Graceful tea set. I got that, but there you go. We just added a bunch of stuff that's like stuff you get for free, I guess. That's where that floors and all that stuff would have came from. Where that came from, I say as if that were the proper thing to say, but it really isn't. Oh, you can have Buffalo's bust as opposed to the display. I think I'll keep the equipment display though. Scout flag cage, open it up and it's either equipment display or the Rathalos bust. I think I would prefer to have the bust instead of the scout flag cage, but... Right, what about this? Break time sketch. Is it supposed to be brilliant? Still life painting. Cat with the pearl earring, etc. It's just like disheveled and bloody. I also got together like a criminal kind of balloon with trading that into the thing. Wall. What do we have here that's new? Wildlife painting. Is it pink birds that you see in the forest and a sleep toad? It's an Astera painting. It's a stars black set. Oh man. Because that's where that goes. I don't know if I want to swap out any of these from one of those though. Like, maybe one of these, I don't know. Ragtime sketch. Guess we'll have that one. Other large one, I think we'll put one of the plaque sets here. There we go. What else is new here? Elegant wall hanging red and blue. You appreciate the blue, I might have to swap out one of these for that. Eventually. What else is here? Wildspire Waste Plant 3, one of the cactuses, I guess that wasn't there yet, and that's it, yeah. Well, let's look at the room status, I guess. Sure, we're gonna set it to public, why not? What do I have to worry about after all? So... What's the equipment display like? Can we not actually set our equipment there? I guess we're gonna release the scout flies. I should probably go ahead and, you know, place my pets in this room. That's something that I completely failed to do so far. Where are the scout flies? Have they, like... turn? So... like, where do they go after? Do they just disappear? Or do they just hang out in like a circular pattern? I get the feeling that might be the case now that I'm here. Hey, where are you going? I suppose hanging out this one. Honestly, for hanging out in the room, I feel that's my favorite song out of all. Come up here and then they go where? It's like loop back into the cage automatically. Yes, they do. They just automatically return there. Not here. Why don't I go ahead and... Can you be too redecorated when your rooms are... You can only redecorate it when your room is private and do this for some reason. Already gotten all of these, haven't I? Oh, what if I place your pets? Let's see, there's like 3 pages of this. How much shall I place? Pilot hair. That's the pink I discovered. There's also the moonlight gecko, I guess. Got I put the wiggler queen in. Put 3 wiggler queens in there. The stuff in the aquarium 2F railing. I put revolter and blissville in that one. Put blissville there. I mean, we'll put 2 blissvilles there. Maybe we'll put on 3 revolters now. I mean, we'll put only 2 because we only captured 2. So I can put only the amount that you've captured. Guess that makes sense. And a gold scale bat on the... Anytime there's a spider or the bat, I think we'll put the gold scale bat in there. Yeah, I guess we should capture the more of those. I'm pretty sure we can only capture those in the Kulbatroth siege. And as for the flower bed, as for the hot spring, sure, put the macaque and the hot spring in. Everything else that has only specific things that you can, I guess Grandfather Madagirl. Only put one of them there. What about this gecko? I'm gonna put that somewhere, I guess, in the flower bed. Our bed. Put the moonlight gecko right there. And for the rest of this, I don't know. Perch. I only ever captured one of those, really. I guess a woodland pteryx instead. Said hang out in the trees in the forest. Let's see. As for the aquarium, we'll put that guy there. We'll put should we have a Petracanthia? We have one. Go ahead and show that off there. Whenever we capture the other super rare fish, we'll probably put it there as well, but put this one in. Or a few of those in. So giant. Or maybe a great golden fish now we'll put there. As for 2F, oh gosh, I don't know. Let's put in some sleep toads, I guess. Makes about as much sense as anything. And in the pond, in here, we'll put... I guess we'll put the platinum fish in here. 5 of them. Also, ball marijuana, 5 of them. That's safe. Right, I guess that takes care of that. We managed to put our... populate our room with animals. And that's weird. They actually show up in the... I can't see this right now, but... like each of the small endemic life animals are actually labeled with... Where do they go? Actually labeled with like a little thing of their name above their model. They show up even when they're in the room, even though they also show up when they're in out in the field. A little weird, but sure. Now there's a scale bet. So if we approach this, regular queens, they literally just, disappear. They reappear and their heads clips through the bottom of the pot. There's the moonlight gecko, there's all the fish. And there's a hot spring, and it's kind of weird how they put the hot spring right next to the frozen river. Kind of fled to... left to assume that there's no overlap whatsoever between them. Let's feed the fish. Boy. There we go. Because only the bomber one are gonna get all of this food though, because here come the platinum fish. I guess they take turns. Yeah, feed them all fish feed, even though it's sure that if you just do this willy-nilly in an actual aquarium, it's just gonna kill them, but... Can't customize... Oh, you can, okay. It just didn't show me that. Until now. It's the all-purpose one. It's what I used to wear back in high rank. Let's do the... where's my all-purpose... Oh, this is the one for the hammer and this is the one for the blades, but... Could also do the check the farming one, which is like Yana stuff. Or the current equipment, which is just one of the all-purpose ones for high rank. Or the old anti-Valhazak equipment that I had, or the old anti-Kushala equipment that I had, or the old anti-Kirin equipment that I had for like hunting AG Kirin. HBG DPS. Or bow DPS, which I see some cool stuff in there, or just be the handler cosplay, which is kind of horrifying when you think about it, so. You can change the pose. Oh. That's kind of... I think we'll just go to the default pose. Oh, preview. Let's go with my old school all-purpose equipment, which is that. I'll have to create a different loadout with a... Where the new display there specifically, but yeah, I think that'll be... I do my gestures in here, I might just go ahead and end it here. In the room. Zombify. In my room. And also do the thing. It's kind of funny, I guess, that they... Yes, hey rabbit, I'm coming to get you. Gotcha. Thing. And then you interact with something in the room and you look perfectly normal as far as your animations, at least. Have some food rabbit. It's perfectly safe, you can take that from me. What the zombie bite gesture? There we go. So it's basically the stuff. See, it's really close to the same animations that you get from the zombies in the actual Resident Evil 2 remake. What is that thing you pull out to unzombify yourself? Well, whatever. I think it's only fitting for us to end as a zombie, so... And, go on the couch and just hang out on the couch as a zombie. Oh, yes. How the fuck did how did the old Tales from the Crypt theme song go? Oh, whatever. Just pretend that I just did a reference and that you understood what it was. But yeah, I think it'll be that for now. It's almost midnight, which is not saying much, but it has been saying much considering my activities the last past week. Something that I completely forgot about is it's Oscar night tonight, isn't it? Or it was Oscar night tonight. It's already over. Probably is. That would make sense. It's already quite late. Let's see. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end things off here for the time being, so... So I will stop getting distracted with stuff in the background and say... Take it easy, etc., you know, that whole spiel that I do. Thank you everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting, always great whenever people chat, and I will see you next time, which since today was Sunday and it still is because it's not midnight quite yet. Tomorrow would be Monday, tomorrow I would try to get back into the swing of everything, and tomorrow I will try to go back to Paper Mario, probably. Even though I'm also kinda itching to get back to Xenoblade Chronicles X, but... trying to do things one step at a time here, you know. But I might do that on the weekend, actually, like, try to do... no immediate reason to want to keep doing Monster Hunter on stream right this second. Maybe what I'll end up doing this week is you do not do Monster Hunter at all, but do Paper Mario on the weekdays and then do the other one that I just talked about, Xenoblade Chronicles X on the weekend. I did it. Managed to articulate somehow, somewhat, sort of. It's up for debate. That's that. Sorry, I'm still getting distracted, but hold on a second. Am I being fed false information here? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. I think there's anything else. So yeah, you'll take it easy, etc, etc, and as I always say, I will see you, yes, you, later.